I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. A little bit ago, I put out a video talking about how what I expected the collab to be. I took a couple shots in the dark, and I was wrong. The new collab that we're getting is obviously Tekken 8. If you're not familiar with Tekken, you're probably a child. Tekken is a fighting game. It's been around forever, and honestly, I'm kind of shocked, but it also kind of makes sense for Com2uS to pick a game that is both popular but somehow not very well played. I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be exciting. What I have loved for it to be like a Dragon Ball or a One Punch Man or something like that, I do. The thing is, we've had, I guess, a few of the recent collabs have been anime based, but this time we're actually dealing with another fighting game or another game in general. So it kind of makes sense. And honestly, I'm excited. I think will be good. Hopefully it'll be a good collab where they give us a ton of scrolls and they allow us to tick up the rate. Of summoning. I think that'll be fine. You know, usually with collabs, we get sort of big, large numbers of scrolls, and hopefully they'll give us a bunch. And maybe because we're still in the 11th year, we'll even get some more 11-year scrolls. So it looks like we're going to have a couple of the characters, and it looks like the free character that we're going to be given is going to be Hayachi. I don't play these games. I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be Dragon Ball. I don't work at Com2uS. Do I work at Com2uS? Wait, let me check. 1, 2. I don't work at Com2uS. Let me just hear that one again. Okay, thought it was going to say their name in terms... I thought it was going to be their names. It turns out it's just their voice. And then we're also going to get Nina, the silent assassin. Looks like she will be another damage unit, potentially CC. I mean, so far we're seeing 2 units that have AoE abilities. Finally, some more units you can put Despair on. I kind of like the design of this character the most. Orang, the Blood Talon. I just think this guy looks cool. Wow. So I don't know if they're showing us basically just AoE skills for this guy, or if or they're specifically showing us the AoE skills of all the monsters to not sort of make us, you know, feel like we're not getting it. Well, that looks intense. That kind of reminds me of Fire Megumi, who just punches his way through things. And then obviously we're getting Jin, who I believe is the main character of like Tekken 8 or Tekken 7 or something like that. This looks pretty cool. It's a pretty cool, I believe, lore-wise, somebody in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong, is that Jin is the son of Kazuya. Kazuya, you might know from Super Smash Brothers, to give another game that he's a part of. But obviously he's in Tekken as well. So looks like we're going to be getting similar things like we did with Demon Slayer, where we're going to get collab mini games, and then, you know, the gallery kind of looks pretty cool. Looks like Kazuya will be some sort of boss fight, while everything else will just be an attainable unit. I do hope to see some color variants here for depending on what element you get. I'm sure we will, and I'm sure I'm going to get the newest LD5 from this collab as well. This should be, maybe this will be the boss of Trial of Ascension, Kazuya's demon form, I think is what that is supposed to be. And that actually looks kind of sick. So hopefully that'll be the other Trial of Ascension boss, or maybe something like that. Remember, you can also go get free coupons. You can claim your invitation code, and then you can get collab updates where you get 10 scrolls instantly, and then after the update, you get another 10 scrolls. So I'm curious what you all think, if you think these units will be good, if you're excited. I was shooting for Dragon Ball, and we got Tekken. So hopefully it'll be good. Let me know what you think.